Yeah. Nope. What I've done, later and on the TPT concepts. Today is April 7th, 2026, and I will be trading SPY today. Let's see here. Okay. Share my screen. Good. Okay, gang. Before we get to the charts, we're always get a word from Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Today's word comes from 1 John chapter 5, verse 4, and it reads, For every child of God defeats this evil world. And when we achieve this victory through our faith. Okay, I'm gonna read it one more time. 1 John chapter 5, verse 4. For every child of God defeats this evil world. And we achieve this victory through our faith. All right. And that's 1 John chapter 5, verse 4. And again, gang, these verses are handpicked by myself. With stuff that, I'm personally going through, you know what I mean? Mental struggles, things of that nature, but God tells us right here, okay, we can defeat this evil world through our faith. So that's what I'm doing. And that's why, again, I created this channel to help new traders like myself not give up so we can keep our faith. All right. In Jesus' name, amen. I pray everybody's having a good morning. I'm going to drink of water here. Okay, again, the time is now 9:18 a.m. Market open in about 12 minutes. But here I'm, pretty much trading that 2 hour candle, and I'll break that down to you. Okay, so we don't have any news today. You see here, we always come to forexfactory.com. Make sure you check the news as a day trader. Okay. All right, we had news here at 8:30, but all right, the market opens at 9:30, so no red or orange folders. So let's hop into this top line analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. And if you're not new, you already know what time it is. Let's get into it, gang. All right, so the previous daily candle closed bullish, as we can see here. All right, so I am coming until today with a bullish bias, but as you can see here in the pre-market, we're trading below yesterday's close. All right, so let's go down to smaller time frames to find some key levels. Okay, yesterday price action, if you watched the video, I didn't see a setup because as you can see here, the market pretty much moved sideways. Okay, which is kind of what it's doing right now. The previous 2 hour candle closed bearish. Okay, so let's get some levels here. We clearly have a key resistance level up here. Okay. It looked like we got a support level right here. See how price kind of came below, but let's see if it closes above this level here. Then we have another support here on the 2 hour. Let's see how these levels line up on the 30-minute. Okay, as far as sales though, gang, below here we have nice clean candles. Okay, you see here? All right. And as far as the buys, maybe we use this support. So it looks like price is currently trading inside of this range here. And as you can see here, when price gets above here, we could potentially come retest this resistance. Go down to the 30-minute. All right. Okay, so we're going to use this pre-market level right here for buys. Okay. And again, gang, here, I'm pretty much focusing on trading identical price action, which is me literally looking to the left, doing my absolute best to trade what I see. And that's it. All right, no thinking, just waiting. And that is the hardest part about trading, waiting. Okay. Okay, so that's the range. And again, what I'm doing now is just marking up key levels, and I'm going to break that down to you. I have plenty of videos on my channel for you guys to check out. Use the support. Okay, gang. So you see me now marking up key support and resistance levels and my advantage points. And the advantage point again is where the market made a pivot and went back in the other direction. If I'm thinking about taking shorts below this level here today because of these clean candles, okay? So I have range 2 sales below here. And again, what I mean by range 2, here's 1, here's 2. I get a closure below here. All right, I think about sales coming down. All right, and buys above here. Why do I want to look for buys above here? Because of this price action here in the pre-market. And this will be my advantage point. All right. Okay, gang, so this is the top-down analysis I have here for SPY today. Got about a little less than 7 minutes. A little less than 7 minutes for the market to open. So this is pretty much what we're looking at here. I'm willing to take buys above this level. And again, we have no news today. That's why we went to forexfactory.com. All right. All right, here's my Thinkorswim. Let me make sure you guys see that it's live money, connected. All right, so all the trades I take, you'll see it. Shout out to Trader Tom. All righty. Uh, let's see. And again, I still got to get that music to play. So good. We're gonna make it work. All right, gang. So that's what I have here. All right. I'll be targeting this clean traffic for a buy. Okay. And I will target this clean traffic, okay, for a sell. All right. Again, as traders, that's all we can do is have an idea and be patient and wait on price action, which is that's the difficult part about trading is waiting for a setup. Because if you look at the price action from yesterday, um, if you weren't patient, then you clearly got pretty chopped up, as you can see here. You know what I mean? This is called a chop session. All right. I've been in plenty of these. All right, and it takes your money, gang. Chop sessions, oh man, So we'll be patient here today. Wait here on price action. Probably be here to around 11, maybe 11:30, 11:45 the latest. Probably before that though. Okay, gang. So right now we have price trading below this pre-market support. All right, that's where buyers stepped in this morning. Sellers broke through it, and now we're kind of just chopping around in this range. So yeah, I'm gonna just be patient here today and wait for my setup. All right. Make sure I have my journal ready. And again, you can journal all your trades. Try to take maybe 1 to 2 trades a day. A simple Google document, you know what I mean? The date, what you traded, the time, you know what I mean? Your setups. All right, a picture of the entry. And sometimes I don't get a picture of the entry, I'll be honest. I mean, I do get a picture of the entry, but not how the trade ended. All right, let me show you. All right, so try to get both, like where you got in and if it went up to hit your take profit or stop loss or whatever happened. Let me see here. Here's an example. Trade I loss. Boom. All right. And that's all we can do, gang. Gain some data. I heard that boy next door call it dada. He said get some dada. But yeah, man, look at this. You see this trade I lost going against the buyers. I got a bearish bias. Look at me taking a bullish celery. Price didn't even break the high, man. Look at this. I'm just only thing I see is money. I'm looking at the clean traffic, not paying attention to the detail. But that's why we journal. Go back, look at our mistakes, do our best to get better. All right. We got about 30 seconds for the market to open, okay? Yeah, I'll just wait here. Righty. So again, now pretty much I'm waiting for closures above 656.96 and 652.58. Okay. So yeah, I don't really feel comfortable just like yesterday when we were talking about the price action. Pay attention to, these wicks. Okay. Prices kind of rejected, close back. If you're thinking about hopping to these sales right now. And again, that's not a bad trade. It's just not my trade. Because you see here, all right, you get a push down. But yeah, gang, I'll just be patient here, wait for my setup, get some market news. Oh wow. I wonder, man, I had my headphones in the whole time. I wonder could y'all hear me? I hope so. We live, baby. Intel says you're joining us. Terrific. Okay. Terrified. And again, gang, this is where I came to learn how to trade this strategy. Boom, boom, boom. This video right here. Boom. Want to make sure I point that out to you guys. Okay, here on the 30-minute time frame, we got a rejection from this pre-market support. Our price look like it is trying to break these lows. And remember, again, the open is one of the most volatile parts of the day. So let's let these big money players step into the market first, mm, do what they're gonna do. We'll just wait for our setup. Stocks drop and oil climbs before Iran deadline. And don't forget, gang, the president made a deadline today. He said he's going to what uh just pretty much mess up Iran whole infrastructure if they don't take the deal or something. Let's pray for America, dog. Or maybe the market, just like yesterday, could be like in a indecision due to the fact that we don't know if Iran is going to listen to Trump or not because they haven't been listening to him so far. Okay, but this is yesterday's price action pretty much. All right, and sales below here may not be too bad, but again, I don't like this price action to the left, so I will let that go. We'll wait till I get a closure below this support here. All right, trade these clean candles here to the left. All right, when I say clean candles, some people may call it fair value gaps or inefficiency. You know what I mean? But pretty much where price move clean and smooth are the areas where my edge works the best. Okay? And again, right now, sales at the open, they don't look too bad. All right. Nice retest of this level, as you can see here. Rejected, retest, broke the previous candle lows. It may potentially come fill this wick. All right. But it definitely have to break these lows first. The low of this bearish candle, price has to break that low. All right. If we want to even think about filling this wick, which is why I stayed out of these shorts. All right. And again, like I told you yesterday and all the time, if price just shoots past my level and just go through my computer screen, it is what it is. I gotta wait for tomorrow. Or if price decide to go through my floor, you know what I mean? Boom. I gotta wait till tomorrow. You feel me? If what I'm looking for does not happen, I don't have anything to do. And that's why, you know what I mean? You know that you're trading the best of your ability when it's boring. When you're excited or you're taking like 9, 10 trades a day, like you feel like you need to do when you first start, nah. And again, longest price is trading above this level here. I want to say these buys coming back up are valid. All right, but closes below this. Because you see, we hit once, twice, 3, 4 times before eventually coming up here. All right, and we see what price did here in the pre-market. All right, so we stay trading above, what's that, 655, 63 over here? Then yeah. All right, we are still trading below the 21 EMA, but we shall see. We're going to be patient and wait for these candles to close. And again, gang, I showed you guys my mentor. I've been down to Tampa a few times. He had a few meetups, and we also, went out, got something to eat. Probably go back down there sometime this year. And again, gang, this channel is not to teach you how to trade; it's to help you not give up. Okay. I want you to know everyone has fear. You think that I don't have fear to get on this and do this? I do it anyway. All right. My faith in God. You know what I mean? But yeah, gang. So after you get a strategy, whatever strategy you want to learn, I'm just using what I've done as an example. You take your own path. Then, all right, because I'm still working on this as well, you got to go to psychology. Rest in peace to the late great Mark Douglas. Baby. We're gonna take a little listen to Mark Douglas here because we still have some time for this calendar to close. And wow, sellers are stepping into the market, huh? Like, look at this 15-minute price action, gang. You see this? Price is straight up moving sideways. Okay. There's no entries here. And like I said before, I don't really want to trade in this kind of choppy area. That's what it looked like to me. It could definitely not be choppy to you. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, I'll just be patient here. Wait on price action. Okay. But yeah, gang, like I was saying, learn the strategy, um, and work on our psychology of trading. Okay, because people are not going to teach you that, the less you trade, the more money you make. All right. The more you be patient and just wait for your setup. Okay. So here on this video, he's pretty much talking about probabilities. Okay. And we have a few minutes until this candle closes. Okay, we are gonna push down here out the open. 4 minutes for the 15-minute candle to close, and we got about 19 minutes for this 30-minute. I may hang out on the 30-minute time frame today. Let's see. Yeah, again, with this war going on, price action, it hasn't been the best, but we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? We're gonna get it. We're gonna figure it out. Be patient here. Just wait for our setup. So we got about 17 minutes here. So let's listen to a few words from Mark Douglas real quick as we talk about probabilities here. Dang, did you hear what he said? Because this is something that I struggle with. You know what I'm trying to say is and stuff that I fight now. You can understand probabilities, but to believe it, uh, your actions will show you if you believe it. Taking trades that you may not feel like gonna win, but it's a part of your edge. Okay, so it's a huge difference when it comes to that. Let's see here. This 15-minute candle closes in less than 1 minute. It does look like we're trying to close below the support level. I'll just let it go. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Let's see here. And again, we have definitely closed below here once and twice. So yeah, again, you got support levels here, here. Yeah. Our best bet is to be patient. Okay, gang. So it look like what the market did here is because I'm sure some people went long off this candle. Kind of went up here, retested this high, was unable to break it, and then broke the previous candle lows. And now it's gonna push to the downside. So let's wait to see what price want to do. Because it definitely look like it's on the way to come fill this wick and potentially fill this range. And again, gang, we get closer below this support level here. I am thinking about sales coming down. Yeah, he's definitely speaking it real. They don't just go away. All right. You definitely have to put some action behind it. Okay, great. So sellers definitely stepped in this morning. Got a nice closure below this pre-market support. Uh, resistance made below a nice retest. Broke the previous count lows. Now price is pushing down. Got about 11 minutes here for this 30-minute candle to close. Again, if you don't see your setup, it's best to just wait. You know what I mean? Again, just like yesterday, you know what I mean? How stuff, look at this candle, how it looked like that, and then price chopped up. So just wait for your setup. All right, don't get FOMO. It's okay. The market will be open tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So don't force anything. Just wait. 10 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. 10 minutes. To be honest, I'm gonna just let price do whatever inside this range today. Whether for closes below or closure above. And if you're in these shorts, good trade out the open. Great trade. Let's get some bills here for the market. Our private credit is going. It's Write a journal real quick. And again, man, make sure you keep a journal. You know what I'm trying to say? While you're trading, help you with FOMO, help you with, you know what I'm saying, not making crazy decisions. Okay, we got price kind of almost filled this wick. Now it's pulling back a little bit. We got little under 8 minutes before this 30-minute candle close. And if it closes bearish, it will be creating a bearish celery underneath this pre-market support. So curious to see what price does if it goes below or above this level. Just gotta wait and find out. No way. Okay, do y'all see this? This is a real key level right here. Buyers like it. You see it's kind of chopping up around this. But again, closure above here, I'm taking buys coming up, as you can see here. And clearly, I'm not just going to take a buy if the candle closes above. You know what I mean? The price action definitely has to match my edge. And again, that's why I show you guys where I learned the strategy and I point you to my previous videos. So all of this will start to kind of make sense because at first it didn't make sense to me either. And I'm still learning every day. Like that's why I do these videos to help myself learn. I'm here to learn, okay? We're here to learn together. Again, you want to trade with your boy on Zoom, just reach out to me on Instagram, brother. Prather Trader. I think I got my, I think it's somewhere up here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, gang. Look, reach out to me, man. Boom. Yeah, this level here, man. Hmm. About 4 minutes with a 30-minute counter to close. And we was talking about this level only for price to pull all the way back. So if it close, like look, you see how this is a key resistance and support. So let's see what price want to do. Like price is trying to close below here, man. Again, I just want to point out, how do you see who's stepping into the market right now? And again, if somebody took these shorts out the open, that was their trade, not mine. Price is literally moving sideways. Uh, and I want to say that's probably why 97% of traders are not profitable, because a trade may work any day. You know what I'm saying? Like my son, who is 1 years old, can come press buy or sell and win a trade, but he will never make consistent money because he don't know how he won. Okay, so that's the point of waiting for your setup, is to know how you actually won the trade or how you lost the trade. Because if you never figure that out, then we will fall into that 97%. Okay, we got 1 minute here for this 30-minute candle to close. It's like, no way, that's correct. Let's see here. Let's go to this SPY again. That volume says 7 million right now for SPY at 10 o'clock in the morning. No way. Let's see something. Oh, okay. Wow. See here, gang, I'm looking at the volume. This 30-minute candle close below the level with no bottom wick. So let me just take a look at IBIT. Let's see here. Let's start here on a daily. Previous candle closed bullish, but why did we get a gap down? Let's go to the 2 hour. Oh, okay, gang. We're here on IBIT right here. Previous 2 hour candle was bearish. What is bearish doji kind of weak? Let's support level right here. Okay, gang. Even here on IBIT, price is kind of doing the same thing. Yeah, the price action to the left, gang, is just not. It's not appealing to me. Okay, gang. You see what price did here, here. So we could rethink about maybe sales below 38.55, buys above here. Let's see. Again, I'm just marking up key. So, celery, and I'll push down. Again, we've talked about candles with no top or bottom wicks on this channel all the time. So you know that this candle is definitely not a part of my edge at all. We have supports all through here. So I'll just wait for a closure below. Maybe pretty much the same thing. Okay, again, we're about to get a push down here in the markets. Little to no bottom wick, no bottom wick. Pressure just pushing. And this is why we try to keep up with the news. What's weird is these sellers and volume is in the market, but it says only 8 million people, man. That's crazy. It used to be like at least 17 or 16 million people by 10 o'clock. Huh. Hmm. Time is now 10:07. I'm trying to find out why the market is thinking. I heard that. I knew it. Okay, I know it. Something, huh? Wow. Like, even this is choppy. Mm. Yeah. I mean, I be the one. We got a little under 6 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. We have created some clean traffic. So we got clean traffic coming up, clean traffic going down. Now that this range has clean traffic, I can remove this because I don't mind taking these buys coming up if I get a good setup. All right, something like this. All right, like a fake out because again, I am bullish. So, but yep, we gotta wait for these candles to close before we make a decision here. But yeah, again, let's just take a look at price action because I don't want you thinking that you can't trade every time the market moves in a certain way and you're not in the trade. All right, gang, look, price is literally trading inside of a range. Okay, look, you got a support here, resistance here. One candle with no bottom wick broke out of the range, and now you got this small. It was not a small push. It was a good push down to this level here. So this is it. Don't feel FOMO because you missed this right here. That's it. Relax. Relax. We heard what he just said on Bloomberg. Investors are waiting to see what Trump is going to do about Iran. So we have to be patient as well. Again, I'll probably be here maybe another hour, hour and a half or so. Call it a day. Because you see again yesterday, nothing but chop. Um, I won't sit here in front of you guys and just watch choppy price action or horrible price action, not waiting for setup. All right. Less than 4 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. Less than 4 minutes. Give me a second, y'all. My wife My bad, gang. My wife lost the keys. And then I have no idea what they are, but it's 15-minute candle. All right. It did close bearish, but above the support level, so nothing here. I'll hang out here on the 30-minute, see what price want to do. Just keep an eye on this volume. Okay, we had 10 million now. All right, now we're starting to pick up. Okay, let's see. Let's get some volume in the market. Hopefully find us a position here today. Give me a second, gang. I'm helping my wife try to find these keys, man. In the meantime, let's listen to a little bit of Mark Douglas. What's up, YouTube? Okay, gang. So we have clearly reached this major support level. Clean candles coming up. We have a bullish bias. All right, so what you saying? Hey? You saying hey to him? Say hey. Hmm? Say hey. Say hey. Say I'm gonna be trading on here soon. Yeah. Say hey to him, Puda. That's my boy. Okay, gang. Again, this candle did get a more of a push than I expected with no bottom wick. All right, and this current candle open with little to no top wick. All right, so you see that? See that, Puda? Okay, here on the 15. Hold on. That dirty work. And again, gang, I'm keeping an eye on this volume as well. Okay, we're at 11 million now. All right, let's see if some more people actually want to trade. All right. And again, gang, trading is 90% waiting. You even had to wait when you get in a trade. You know what I mean? You wait for a setup and then you wait to when you're in the trade. And all right. She found the keys, man. Hold on a second. I'm gonna leave you guys with some Mark Douglas. Okay, gang, my bad. We closed on the house. Thank you, God. Um, that's where my wife is headed as we speak. You see my little baby boy. Look at the 15 minutes trying to form a support here. Okay, gang. And again, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. My wife needs something else. Well, at least you guys know I'm no fake YouTube guru. This is real. Like I asked yesterday, if you have a child under the age of 2, hit me up and let me know how you sleeping, man. Shit. Or, or we got about what 7 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. Wow. 30 minute I flip bullish. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, let's see what how price close. Because again, we do got a nice clean candle coming up here. What's funny is that's how that boy Trader Tom he buy it under first bar negative. Oh man. I see why now. That's crazy. Wow, okay. All right, let's wait here on the 15 because we get a support printed here. All right, this will be considered an onion play, which is pretty much buying off of a support when I have a bullish bias. All right. Wow, buyers definitely stepped in at this level, which is why I was explaining to kind of just be a little bit cautious with the sales this morning. Not saying they did play out, but okay. Yeah, again, you can see that's kind of why I was observing this range this morning. But again, here you see a nice clean candle coming up. A little less than 6 minutes. Let's see how price reacts around this level here. Right here. Because we see here in the past, closure above, push up, closure above, push up, push up here, push up here, push up. But again, gang, we're just trading identical price action. 4 minutes, 4 minutes for this counter to close. And again, if I can't find a buy off this support right here, I'll still just wait for closures above this level. But again, I'm just observing price. All right, see what I want to do here at this key level. All right. Let's take another look at this volume. All right, we got about almost 12.4 million people trading SPY right now. So we are getting a pickup on the volume. Shit. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. That game price does not look like it can close above this 654.43 level, which again is a very key level. All right, it's flipping bearish on the 30. 15 minute, like they may still try to kind of support here. But yeah, again, we just got to be patient here. Wait on price action. Okay, the sellers are definitely stepping into the market. Do you see where price went back to, gang? If you did hop into a short again, I really do hope, just like yesterday, you took some profit because like it came all the way back to your entry. And now you got to manage it. Now you got to manage your trade. Okay, gang. So let's see here. Okay, gang. Well, we're gonna support her for 115. We got clean traffic coming up here. I might just need a nice bottom wick, and I may try these longs out to come back and retest this resistance. Let's see here. Okay. One. A short position here. No risk. The price can give me a nice bottom wick. I don't mind taking buys off this support level. All right, because I am bullish. But if price just shoots up, then that's cool. And again, the bottom wick is nothing but a support on a smaller time frame. And hopefully we can get a bottom wick to about this area right in here. Hopefully. A retest. Okay. So price break these highs. I don't mind going long. So, mm, let's see if we can get that wick fill and potentially come fill this range. Probably get my stop loss. I think here. So if price come break these lows, this trade is invalid. But if we come break these highs, I'm gonna enter a long position. See if we can get price to keep moving up. All right. We got a clean candle and a wick to fill here to the left. I do have a bullish bias. All right. Just a simple buy off support. An onion play. All right. Price gave us a nice bottom wick. That'll be a break of the 30-minute highs as well. Yeah, this is where my stop loss is right here. All right. Let's be patient here, gang. We got about 12 minutes for this candle to close. Hopefully we don't break the current candle lows. So I can use that as my stop loss. But if we break the current candle lows, this trade will be invalid, and I had to wait for another setup. The time is now 10:33 a.m. All right, we're gonna price to pull back. Again, thank everybody for all the support. Okay, guys, we're long in here. Let's see if we can get a price to push up here. We did get a little push there. Again, we broke the 30-minute highs. Clean traffic to the left. Let's see. All right, gang. Look like buyers are definitely not stepping in with me. All right, may take a small loss here on the SPY. Stop loss is below this wick. We got a small push up. We want a small risk, just two contracts. We want to see a price wanting to continue to push up to fill this range off the support level. But it does not look like price want to do that. I'll go ahead and get out of this trade. See. All right, we're still hanging in there. And again, it was at this level here too. So wanted to see a price wanted to push up. We did get a little push, but buyers don't look like they're trying to step in with your boy. Dun, dun, dun. And again, gang, I entered this position because I had a bullish bias. We got a support printed at this key level here. And this is what I consider an onion play. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get a picture of this from my journal. Boom. Took it around 10:30. All right. All right, gang. Let's see how this play out. Trade kind of went in profit a little bit. Then it pulled back on us. We got a nice bottom wick here. That's why I figure price may continue to push up, fill this wick, and maybe potentially fill this range. All right. And again, I was just targeting these candles here to the left. We got an engulfing bullish candle. So I feel comfortable with this position. Let's just see how it plays out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's like a B strategy off of and 15 minutes. Today is the 7th. All right. All right, I did everything that I can do. So now I just wait. 30-minute flipping bearish. We're also trading at this key 2-hour support. But yeah, the sellers have stepped into the market today. So I can say this is definitely counter trend. Could have been more patient here. We got 5 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. That's all we can do, gang. Just have an idea, trade it, stick with it. All right. You win some, you lose some, baby. Traders Journal. All right. Okay. Let's see here. So we got about 3 minutes. See if some more buyers want to step in here with me. All right. And again, I'll break down the trade one more time. I have a bullish bias. Just sellers to step into the market. We got a support made at this key level. All right, a bullish engulfing candle. So I'm thinking buyers have stepped into the market. So I waited for a nice bottom wick here in the 15-minute. All right, broke, got into the position, the break of the current candle high. We got a small push up here. All right, but that's all price kind of gave us. Now it look like it's kind of pulling back. Alrighty. And again, I was just trying to target these candles here to the left. But the sellers look like they're stepping in hard. And this will probably be the only trade I'll take today. What time is it? 10:42? Yeah. All right, gang. Look like price is trying to come down and get me here. So let's see. Are we there yet? Not yet. We pull back. All right. We right there. Less than 2 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. To be honest, this trade is not looking good on no time frame. The sellers are here. All right, gang. I'm gonna get out of this trade. All right. Journal it. Probably could have waited, but now I feel comfortable with my decision. Okay. Again, I'm gonna go through the trade again. I had a bullish bias. Price came down, made a support, waiting on a bottom wick, and I got it into the break of the current candle high. Price came down. Okay. And then I got in the break of the current candle high. Price pushed up. All right. Now it came down to stop me out. So what I'm gonna do now is just be patient. Just wait here. Probably should have been more patient here today. It's all good. That's why I went low risk on this trade. It's technically counter trend. Make sure I get that picture. All right. All right, game price is just kind of right here now. Got a bearish closure here on the 15. Yeah, I probably could have been more patient here today. But now I feel comfortable with the trade that I took. Okay, look like price may be trying to come down to pay this wick. And again, gang, just 1 to 2 trades a day. That was the first loss of the day, but I'm honestly thinking about a re-entry, to be honest. Yeah, gang. I'll re-enter, and after this, I'll call it a day. All right. All right, price pull back. And again, I had conviction in this trade, so that's why I'm sticking with it. Oh, I really do feel like price may want to come up from this level. But we got a nice clean candle here to the left. Just gotta be patient. Come on, SPY, push up, baby. And there's gonna be days like this in the market, gang. It's all good. All right. Probably should have been more patient with this war stuff going on. Let's see here. Let's see what price does, gang. I do wanna really wanna see a price come up and feel this wick, gang. It's right up here. This is the trade I really want. Call this 2 hour support. This key level over here. Actually, I'm actually gonna add some more to this position. So now I got Okay, let's see what the price does at this 2 hour support level. All right. Either the buyer step in with me, all right, or I'm dolo. The time is now 10:50. All right, look like the sellers are coming in. All right, gang, like the sellers are definitely stepping into the market right now. I was thinking maybe this 2 hour support help me out here today. All right, let's see here. All right, the sellers are definitely stepping in here. 8 minutes until 11 o'clock. And again, we got a small push up and right back down. So whatever's going on with this war, see if we can get price to pull back. 15 broke the previous kind of lows, sold it to 30. All right. Managing it on this 2 hour. See if we can get price to pull back, gang. Just be patient. Wait on price action. All right. I might be thinking about actually adding some more, only because we have such a key higher time frame support level. I just want to see if buyers want to step in. Right. All right, gang. So I was talking about trading. Wait for a setup. Wait while you're in the trade. All right. Okay, the sellers are saying they may be here to stay, huh? Okay, there's not letting the buyer stepping in the market with me at this support level. Still got an hour for this candle to close us. Just wait and see. I'm gonna go grab me some more water real quick. Hey, man, these sellers are definitely stepping in. All right, I'll get out of this trade here. Take a picture of this. Yeah, I just wasn't patient. That's all. All right. Again, I was expecting the price to come up to fill this range. It did not. I took my two trades. I will be done here for today. All right. Thank you guys again for all of the support. I'll break this trade down one more time before I get up out of here. So pretty much if we replay this is how the trade looked. I got a support here. Expect the price to come fill this range. All right, got an onion. I had a bullish bias here. Let's see. I had a bullish bias. All right. Price made a strong support here at this key level. Nice clean candles with a wick to fill to the left. All right. That 15-minute candle, the next 15-minute candle gave me a nice bottom wick. So then I took my buys coming up. I tried once, I tried twice, and boom. This is what we got. All right. Stop out. Okay. And again, we were trading below this pre-market level here. So I definitely should have been cautious. And we actually made a resistance under the support. That's probably when I never should have re-entered here. All right. But again, you still have chop around this area. Okay. All right. And this candle closed with no bottom wick. So yeah, today I just should have been patient. This was the range price was in. All right. So yeah, overall good trading day. I came here, had an idea, stuck to it. Just didn't work out. Let's take a look at IBIT. IBIT pretty much did the same price action. Okay. All right. Thank you guys again for all the support. All right. Greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. And losses are part of the game. Okay. I journal the trades. I go back and I learn and I get better. You know what I'm trying to say? All right. On that note, I'll call it a day. All right. Two losses on the day. But that's cool, gang. That's cool. I'll be back tomorrow, ready to get back at it. And again, we explain this setup. Clean candles here to the left, and price could still move up. My timing could just be off. Okay. All right. Thank you guys again for all the support. Okay. I am the TPT Concepts.